right, I'd like to introduce our next speaker. It's Tucson native, former mayor of Phoenix, former attorney general, and co-chairman of Outlaw Dirty Money, Terry Goddard.
That's a long walk. Thank you, Amy, and thanks to everybody for being here and showing your interest in fixing our democracy. I think that's the common denominator here. I'm to speak about something I care very deeply about. You probably see a few signs about outlaw dirty money around here. Hopefully you know what it's about, but I'm going to take just a moment to tell you. But first, thanks to represent us, thanks to Carl Parrish, the indomitable final speaker at this program. I'm a little bummed that I couldn't get a yellow t-shirt, but I'm very glad at the spirit that represent us is brought into Arizona and all across the country. And I'm very proud that they're helping us at Outlaw Dirty Money get signatures on a petition to try to get a matter before you as voters in November. That petition is a big deal. Let me tell you a little about what it's about. We're basically trying to fix a huge problem in Arizona government and across the country, which is called dark money. You probably read a little about it. I've already changed the name to dirty money because I believe it's polluting our entire democracy. You've got some signs here. You can see our slogan, which is defines the term. It's money you can't see from people you don't know for laws you don't like. That sort of puts it all in a nutshell. And what we have proposed, and it's right here, this petition is arguably, I think, except for your vote, the most important thing you and I can do in a democracy. It's to get our fellow citizens to sign this document or any petition and to change laws. This is a constitutional amendment if it gets on the ballot and is voted on in November. And it would establish something loud and clear for the people of Arizona, that we all have the right to know the original source of all money spent to influence our vote. Now what does that mean? It means a lot of people are focused on Arizona right now and want to change our elections, influence our elections with millions of dollars, but they don't want to tell us who they are. They want to hide. They want to be dark. They want to be anonymous. Why is that wrong? Well, the first thing it's done is it's made our elections a whole lot more vicious, because the person who buys the ad isn't the one that put up the money. So their reputation is not at stake. And you've all seen those ads. Some of them are libelous or actually defamatory. They're false. And yet this silly organization, this nonprofit supposedly that has a funny name, usually it's Citizens to Improve Everything or People for a Better America. You've seen those ads. They don't tell you a thing about who's really behind the ad. And as citizens, as voters, if we don't know that, we can't possibly make a knowledgeable choice. Because we don't know who it is that's arguing for us to do one thing or another. And what is the dimension of this? Back in 2014, Arizona had the dubious distinction of having more dirty money spent in our state in total dollars than in any other state in the country. California, many times our size. Koch brothers will stop at nothing to keep us quiet. California only had $1 million that was attributable or unattributable. In Arizona, it was almost 15 million. So a bigger state, but we had much more money. And what happened? Every single candidate that ran for statewide office with the support of dirty money won. What does that mean? It means today, all of our elected officials, but one statewide elected official, were elected with the help of anonymous funds. Starting with the governor. We're going right on down the list. And that's wrong. Because when you see the state of Arizona make a decision, you say, I don't think the voters really approve of that. You're probably right. They don't. But that's not who our legislature or our state officials are listening to. They're listening to the dirty money forces that are whispering in their ear from off stage. Sometimes from out of the country, but certainly from off stage, because you and I don't know who they are. In this state, has bent over backwards to make it easier to hide. We've got, John Brinke knows this very well, we've got a state where the legislature can't move quick enough to make it easier to hide your money. And when Tempe, you just heard the city of Tempe voted 91% to do a proposition just like this one, that would require everyone who makes a contribution to a campaign to tell you who they are. Within a week, the state legislature had passed a bill that basically told Tempe and any other city in the state that they couldn't do that. And the governor signed it in an instant. So they're trying to stop any city that wants that full disclosure from doing the job. What is the antidote? It's right here. Because this is a constitutional amendment. The voters passed the Outlaw Dirty Money proposition. It will preempt the legislature. How about that for a great deal? It will tell the legislature, no, you can't do that. We have a right to know who it is that's trying to influence our vote. So that's why I'm here today. That's Represent Us is about getting corruption out of government. This is a first step that we can take right now in Arizona, and I hope that as you leave, you'll meet Meryl Eisenberg. She's in the back table. She has handy little packets and instructions for circulators, and you can make no bigger impact right now to fix our system than to drive dirty money out of it. Thank you so much.